God commanded Moses to count, yung pumasok na sila sa promised land, to count 7 weeks of years ang description ng Leviticus. 7 years of weeks. Kasi sa isang linggo, merong 7 days. So, 7 times 7 years. So, 49 years yon. On the 50th year, after the 49th year, on the 50th year, the Yobel, yung meron silang ram's horn na parang trumpet, isa-sound ng mga priest sa temple, and then that will declare the beginning of the Jubilee year on the 50th year. Ano ang nangyayari sa Jubilee year? Sa Jubilee year, sabi ng Panginoon kay Moses, declare it as a holy year. Bakit holy? It will be dedicated to the Lord, at ang gagawin ng mga tao, papahingahin nila yung lupa. Ibig sabihin, walang magtatanim, walang mag-harvest on the 50th year. Magpapahinga ang lupa. So, 49 years siyang sasakain, i-cultivate, pero on the 50th year, let the earth rest. Ang tanong ng mga tao, what shall we eat on the 50th year kung walang magtatanim, walang mag-harvest? Sabi ng Panginoon, on the 49th year, yung harvest niyo will be so plenty that there will be enough, more than enough on the 50th year, on the 51st year, on the 52nd year. 3 years, hindi kayo magtanim pa nga, sabi ng Panginoon. So, I will command the earth to produce so much. So, kung titingnan natin spiritually, we receive so much on the Jubilee year. Sobra-sobrang biyaya ang pinapakita niya. By the way, when we read the Bible, the Old Testament will always be a shadow of the New Testament. So that is called typological reading ng scriptures. We Catholics, we read the Bible typologically, meaning we always read the Old Testament pointing to the New Testament, and the New Testament fulfilling the Old Testament. So magkakonekta lagi yun. Sa New Testament, laging spiritual ang nangyayari na. So, kasi ang dinala ng Panginoong Jesus ay the kingdom of heaven. So, heavenly ang mga realities na nangyayari sa New Testament. So, if in the Old Testament, sabi ng Panginoon kay Moses, do not worry on the 50th year. Walang magtatanim, walang mag-harvest, pero God will provide so much. So, para sa atin, transpose us into the spiritual reality, graces and blessings will be so much during the Jubilee year. And then, sabi rin ng Panginoon kay Moses, on the Jubilee year, on the 50th year, all slaves will be released. Kasi alam naman natin, sa mga Hudyo, minsan may naghihirap. At habang naghihirap sila, ibibenta na nila yung sarili nila as a slave. At that time, uso pa naman at allowed ang slavery. So, merong mga fellow Jews that will sell themselves as slave because of utang, hindi nila mabayaran. And then, on the Jubilee year, every slave will be released. Sinabi rin ng Panginoon, di ba, sa Luke, yung inaugural speech sa Nazareth, sabi niya, binigay sa kanya yung scroll ng prophet Isaiah, the Spirit of the Lord is upon me because He has anointed me. He will declare good news to the poor, release to captives. So, sinasabi niya, ako na yung, I'm establishing a new Jubilee year. So, sa Jubilee year, all slaves will be released. Lahat ng utang patatawarin. Transpose us into the spiritual reality. We are slaves of sin. On the Jubilee year, it will be an opportune time to be released from the slavery of sin. And then also, during the Jubilee year, sabi ng Panginoon kay Moses, every land that was sold will be returned to the owner. Sana ganun din ngayon, no? Kasi noon, kasi yung pumasok sila sa promise land, hinati ng Panginoon yung land para sa mga bawat tribe of Israel. At yung land na yon, yun ang kanilang inheritance from the Lord. So kung halimbawa, merong isang Hudyo na naghihirap, binenta niya yung lupa niya. On the Jubilee year, ibabalik sa kanya yun. So the price of the land depends on how far or how near the Jubilee feast will be. Kung malapit na yung Jubilee year, mura na lang yung lupa kasi ibabalik din niya eh. Pagka matagal pa yung Jubilee year, mahal yung lupa. So on the Jubilee year, everyone will go back to their own land, to their yung inheritance na binigay sa kanilang Panginoon. Transpose that into the spiritual reality. Our true homeland is heaven. So the Lord opened the gates of heaven. So lahat tayo ay meron ng lugar sa langit. Pwede tayong babalik doon. So ito yung mga ito yung Jubilee year. If you want to read it in detail, sa Leviticus chapter 25 siya. God commanded Moses to celebrate the Jubilee year. Tawag sa Jubilee kasi it came from the ram's horn, no? They call it Yubel in their Aramaic words, Yubel. So yung Yubel naging Jubilee year. Then the church got that, no? Pero I do not know what year kung kailan nagsimula yung unang Jubilee year. Pero Jubilee year, it falls on the 50th year. Ngayon,